Hello दोस्तों, welcome to our class. Now we are going to start Indian paintings. Evolution of Indian paintings. First, prehistoric paintings. Prehistoric paintings. Second, mural paintings, miniature paintings, regional school of painting, modern Indian and folk paintings. Main source of and principles of the paintings. विष्णु धर्मात्रा पुराण, मुद्रा राक्षस by विकास दत्ता, वत्स्यायन by कामसूत्र. Principal, limbs and meaning. Rupa Bheda, variety of form, looks and the appearance. Padmana, proportion of the object or subject of measurement. Bhava, expression, creation of the lust and the gleam with the colors. Naya Yojanam, the inspiration of the emotion and aesthetic composition. Sad Sadrisyam, reasonable and the portrayal likewise of the subject. Varni Kambam, use of the brush and the colors or the mixing of the colors. Brahminical and the Buddhist tradition. The Lepaya Chitra, the representation of the myths and the lore on textile. Rekhaya Chitra, including line drawings, the sketches. Prehistory, prehistoric paintings. Petroglyphs, the earliest in the Bhimbetka caves in Madhya Pradesh. Most common minerals occurs geru mixed with the limes and water. Minerals based color like the red, white, yellow and green. Animal like bison, elephant, rhino, tiger, etc. For human figure red and for the dance generally grey was used. Mesolithic period and paintings. Size of the painting reduced, more use the red color. The themes got increased and the most common scenes are the group hunting, the Bhimbetka rock paintings MP, the Lekhudiar rock paintings Uttarakhand, the other like grazing activity and riding scenes. Chalcolithic period paintings. The rise in use of the green and yellow color, the depiction of the battle and the battle preparedness included men riding horses and elephant. Paintings having the complex geometrical shape like the spiral, rhomboid and circle. Evidence for the art and training skills, etc. Example Narsi Graman in Madhya Pradesh, Jogi Mara caps, Godsar and the Koka Pada rock arts, Chhattisgarh Chinese figures riding of donkey in the Chitwa Dongri, Guda Gandhi rock shelters and Going Matha rock shelters in Odisha. Classification of Indian paintings. Mural paintings, miniature paintings, mural paintings, mural feature paintings. Ajanta Cave paintings, Maharashtra. One of the oldest surviving murals, 2nd century BC and 5th to 6th century AD. Total number of caves covered in the horses shoe shapes belonging to the Maurya, Gupta and Sunga period. Both murals and the fresco paintings use of the tempera style, use of the pigments. Each female figure has a unique hairstyle. Major themes are related to the Buddhism like Jataka story, life of the Buddha, etc. The outline of the figure is in red occurs. Important paintings, the Badamani, Avalokitesvara, Vajrayapani, Mani Josri, and the scenes from the Jataka story, dying the princess in the cave number 16, Aspara. Aspara cave number 17. The Ellora cave paintings, Maharashtra. Mainly found in number 5 caves, fragmented of the paintings on the ceiling of the different parts and the Kailasnath temple. The rectangular panels with the thick borders, a sharp twist of the head, painted angular bends of the arms, the calves, curves the closed limbs and the sharp. The projected nose and the long drawn one's eyes, etc. Mural were done in the two phases during the carving of the caps and the few countries later. All three religious Buddhism, Jainism and Hinduism. Caps paintings of the Elloras. The mural features paintings. The Bagh Cap paintings, Madhya Pradesh. Extension of the Ajanta school in Madhya Pradesh, similar in the terms of the design, execution, and the decoration. The major differences in figure are more tightly modeled cap have the stronger outline, etc. Cap number 4, known as the Rang Mahal, more secular in nature. The Ar- Ar- Armamam Malay cave paintings, Tamil Nadu. The natural caves later the converted into Jain temples during the 8th century. The story of the Jain religion and tales of the Asthatika Palakas, the deities and the protecting the 8 cons through the astounding paintings. The cave paintings included both mm, northern techniques and southern techniques. The the Sala cave paintings, Tamil Nadu, 1st century BC, 10th century. The im- intimately connected with the Jain themes and symbology, resonables with the Bagh and Ajanta paintings. The paintings on walls as well as the ceilings, themes like a lotus school with the bird, elephant, buffalo, and the young man plucking flowers, etc. The Annamalai cave painting, the Sala cave paintings. The Ravana Chaya. The Ravana Chaya rock shelters, Odisha. Rock shelters are in the shape of the half-opened umbrella. The most noticeable paintings is in that of the royal processions that dates back to the 7th century AD. It remains the Chola paintings as well as rough timelines around 5th century to 9th century. Use of the tempera techniques. The mural feature and painting. The Lepakshi painting. The Lepakshi paintings, Andhra Pradesh. The Veerbhadra temple walls at the Lepakshi in 16th century Vijayanagara period during the reign of the kingdom Achutraya. Themes like Ramayana, Mahabharata, and the incarnation of the Vishnu and depiction of decline of the quality of the complete absence of primary occurs outlined with the black color. Jogi Mara cave painting, Chhattisgarh. A pre-Buddhist cave dated around the 1000 to 300 BC. Use of the Brahmani script themes like the dancing couples, animals like the elephant and fish, etc. White base plaster, red outlines with the color like the yellow, black, etc. Rock cut themes of the Sita Benga is the situated nearly Jogi Mara cave paintings. The Badami Cave Temple, Karnataka, one of the earliest surviving Hindu temples, 6th to 7th century BC, the famous for the graceful and the compassionate looks. Cave number 3 and the four-armed Brahmana one is the Swan, the UNESCO designated World Heritage Site. The miniature paintings, name derived from the word minium, means the red lead paint. The small and detailed paintings. The paintings should not be a larger than 25 square inches plus. The formula of the 1/6 of the actual object size is equal to techniques of the miniature paintings. The early miniature. The Pala School of Painting 750 BC CE at the mid 12th century. The related to the Buddhism centers like the Nalanda and Bikramshila use of the palm names and the mostly belong to the Vajrayan school. Ashtadhiksha uh, Parzana Paramita, the perfection of the wisdom and the characterized by the synonymous line and the subdued tones and color. The Apar Bharmasha School of the Art. This region encompassing Gujarat, Rajasthan, Malwa. The inspired by the idea of the Jainism, mainly patronized by the Chalukya dynasty. Early one of the palm leaf and thin than the paper. The reduced the dimension of the mural. Kalpa Sutra and the Kalpacharya Kathaka are the popular. Transmission period of miniature. The development of the new style like the Vijayanagara in close to reasonable resembles with the Deccan style is the Islamic invasion and the rise of the cultural synthesis. The miniature art during Delhi Sultanate, advance of the Muhammad Gauri, the function of the Indian and the Persian style Nimat Nama, a book of the Kokri, during the reign of the Nasir Shah, bringing the colors with the well-defined dark outlines. Faces have been sharp and the pointed. Mughal era miniature painting. The Mughal important personalities feature paintings. The Lepakshi Temple painted Andhra Pradesh. The mm, Behzad by the Babar, Mir Sayyid Ali and the Khwaja Abdus Samad by the Humayun feature Timuridal style of the Persian painted continued paintings. Akbar region. Mir Sayyid Ali and the Khwaja Abdul Samad, Indian, painted like the Baswana, Daswanath, and the Kesudasa. Entire, entire department of the paintings, regular salaries, and the awarded recognition of the Indian influence, 3D paintings, and the techniques of the fresh rendering, popular art and the court art, the important arts, Tuti Nama, Hamaz Nama, and Avrai S. Avar A. Sulai, etc. Court art during Akbar. Mural important feature and paintings. Jan Jahangir, Ustad Mansoor, the golden period of naturalistic, broad decorated margins, the private workshop, the example Chehra, the Totki, and the Cock, etc. IRA Danis, the touchstone of the knowledge. Shah Jahan, Muhammad Nadir, Sard Sardkanjani, and the Mir Hasmi. The reduced the liveness due to the artificial elements, more European influence, use of the pencil, gold, silver, etc. The miniature painting in South India, liberal use of the golden. The Tanjore paintings. The special decorative paintings mostly created on the glasses and wooden planks, and the brilliant use of the color and the liberal use of the gold. The Maratha patronized and the mainly under the Mahara, Maharaja Sarfozi II Mysore painting depiction of the Hindu gods and the goddesses. One figure of the predominated all the others. The use of the graces pastels. Both Tanjore and Mysore paintings are GI tagged. The regional school of painting. Rajasthani School of Painting asked the Aka Rajput School and Penny. School painting patronizes important personalities featured. The Mewar School Sahadin, Sahib Dini depiction of the Rangamala and the Ramayana and the Bhagavata Puran. The Tamsa paintings later become the secular and the culty. Amber Jaipur School, the mainly under the Swai Pratap Singh region, also known as the Dhundra School, places walls and the mausoleum of the Amer place in Rajasthan. Themes like the Bhagavad Puran, Ramayana, and the Ragamala. The Marwar School, the under the Mansingh region of the Jodhpur and the Bikaner, colorful clothing. Themes like the Shiva Puran and the Natya Charita, Durga Charita, and the Pancha Charitra, etc. Krishnagara School and the Bundi School are in the sub school. The Krishnagara School, the Sant Singh and Nagarai Das and the Nibal Chandra, a devotional and the emotional relation between the Radha and Krishna Rani Thani. Feature like the long necks, arched eyebrows in the lips, and the wide eyes, and the adorned with jewelry. The Bundi School. Krishna Bhakti player and manuscripts of the Bhagavata Puran, elephants of the naturalism. The Kothka School, the quite similar to the Bundi School themes of the tiger and the bears. Hunt were the very popular and the Kothas. The Krishna Bhakti reflected. The Bundi and Kotha are also reflect the Hadoti School. The Pahari School of the painting 7th to 19th century. Basahali School, Guler School, and the Kangra School, Kulomundi School. The Basaholi School, the earliest center of the paintings in the Pahari region, patronizes of the Raja Kripal Pal. Devi Dasa executed miniature in the forms of the Rasma Mani Jori, the visitors and the bold lamps, strong the glowing the colors. The Guler School, the extension of the Basaholi style of Jammu, patronized the Raja Balwant Singh of the Jastra, new naturalistic paintings with the soft and the cool colors. The Kangra School, its third phase of the Pahari painting developed out of the Guler style, passes the delicacy, delicacy of the drawing and the quality of the naturalist patronized the Raja Savarna Chandra of the Kangra. The Kulu Mandi School, the folk style of the painting in the Kulu Mandi area. The bold drawing and these are the dark and the dull colors. Geet Govinda painted by the uh, artist Manako, master artist the Nan Sukh, the attribute mainly to the Nan Sukh family, painted about the Bhagavat by the Sri Bhagwan. The modern Indian paintings. The company paintings European elements with the Rajput Mughal use of the watercolor originated in the Calcutta, Chennai, Delhi, Patna, Varanasi and the Tanjore. The Mazhar Ali Khan and the Ghulam Ali Khan. Bazaar painting European influence in the Roman and the Greek influence Bengal and Bihar region. Indian bazaar with the European background, religious theme and added sometimes. And the Bengal school reactionary approach used the simple color. Uh, Abdani Ghar, Tiger and the Nandbhala Bose. The included Swadeshi values in Indian art. Paintings of the Bhagavad Matra, folk painting. The paintings, the Madhubani and Mithila paintings region. Be- Behzad by the Babur, Mithila region, Bihar, Mir Sayyid Ali and the Khwaja Abdus Samad by the Humayun. Feature geometric patterns and use the two-dimensional imaginary depiction scheme for Hindu epics. The symbolic figures like the fish for the good luck by the fertility, etc. Natural objects like the sun, moon, and the secret plants are the common paintings. Feature a space in the entirely filled with the design of the flower, bird, animal, and the geometric space. Paintings is made from other powdered rice past and the colored with the natural dyes and the pigment GI status. And the Jogdamasara Devi, Bausa Devi, and the Bharti Dayal, Ganga Devi, etc. associated. Patchitra paintings, Odisha, inspired from the Jagannath and the Vaishnava cult. The painters are known as the Chitrakar, the mix of the classical and folk elements. And the base is the treated cloth and the natural color used the Patachitra are on the palm leaf. It's known as the Talpatchitra. Petua Arts Bengal. Bengal Kavya tradition pets are the scholar for the painting storytelling through the paintings. Presented day the uses for the political and the social use the huge inclusion of the Muslim community. Uh, Petkar painting Jharkhand is called the paintings by the tribal cultural association with the Ma Mansa. The common themes is the Himalayan life post death. Paintings Kalp, Kalamkari paintings region Sri Kalahasti and the Okay, I found this on the web for Kalahasti. uh, Sri Kalahasti and the Manchipatnam, Andhra Pradesh feature pen, column, and the craftsmanship. The curry, the sharp painted bamboo used in the cotton fiber, vegetables, eyes, dyes, colors extend from the Vijayanagar Empire GI status painting. वारली पेंटिंग्स द गुजरात महाराष्ट्र एंशियंट ट्राइबल आर्ट 2500 से 3000 BC रिचुअलिस्टिक पेंटिंग सेंस ऑफ द पैट्रोनाइजिंग फिशिंग हंटिंग फार्मिंग डांस एनिमल ट्रीज एंड फेस्टिवल ट्रेडिशनली डन ऑन द वॉल्स विथ द geometric symbols like the triangles and the crucials and the a squares. The base made up for the mud, cow dung, etc., painted by the white pigment made of the mixture of the gum and the rice powder. The Thangka painting, Sikkim, Himachal Pradesh, Ladakh region, and Arunachal Pradesh, related to Buddhism. Base of the cotton conveys significance of the color like the red for of the passion white and the serenity black depiction and the anger green represented the consciousness. Manjusa paintings or the Angika art. The Bhagalpur, Bihar, the snake paintings executed on the boxes of the jute and the paper related to the Anga Mahajan Padas. Some other folk paintings, Fag paintings, Rajasthan, scroll type of the art. The serial scroll paintings, Telangana, Nakshi art, and the Badid community known as the Kaki Pandagoli. Pithra paintings, Gujarat and the Madhya Pradesh depiction of animal and the horses. The Sora paintings, Odisha. Sora tribes of the Odisha walled mural paintings and similar to the Varli paintings. The modern Indian art. The personality, Raja Ravi Verma. Important themes and feature. Father of the modern paintings in India. Themes like the lady in the moonlight, Sakuntala, and the Damayanti and the sound, etc. blend the Indian with the Western techniques of the color and the style. Court art during Akbar. The personality slash school. The Amrita, Sher Gill. The important features. The followed tradition of the Ravi Verma, Amindernath Tagore. Tagore impression expression or the post-expressionism and the Gumism of abstraction and the variety of the expression etc. 3 women. The progressive artist group of the Bombay. Use of the progressive and the bold themes, abstract themes. N.S. Soz, S.H. Raja, M.F. Hussain, S.K. Ara, H.A. Gade, and S.K. Bakr, etc. by S.M. Soz. The cubistic style of the painting brought different view of the subject together. Object were the broken into the species, analyzed and thinned, reasonable, M.F. Hussain, etc.